What's up, guys? Stone Smoke World Podcast. We're at one of the stores we frequent, the Cigar Lounge, Tobacco Field. Sketches is over here doing what he does, okay? He's doing the robot. He's a robot, man. Kick it. Don't stop. Okay. Woo! Yeah, this is what we do. So we're at Tobacco Field 2, Newcastle, Delaware. This is one of the spots we kind of frequent a little bit. It's a honeycomb hideout. It's like a bodega. Except that you can sit here, have coffee, have a cigar. Speak of cigars.
If we say free coffee, then we're going to get more people.
Free? You think, really? Free coffee? You get more people because it's free coffee? Yeah. Free coffee gets more people, you think?
Really? What? That's why I'm here.
For the free coffee. I thought you get the Cubans from out here. Cubans not in here?
No, coffee.
C&C.
Mm-hmm.
C&C.
C&C.
So C&C, cigars and coffee.
Cigar coffee.
Beautiful place to come.
Beautiful.
So we figured we'd change it up a little bit, give you a little something. I'm smoking on a Rubicon. This is some Smoke World Price. This is the only thing right now. Not the only thing, but one of the cigars that I like.
Why you can't say only? You can't.
No. Let me be clear about this. This is one of the cigars that I really enjoy. That's at a Smoke World Price. That's still at a Smoke World Price. Still roughly about $10. Depends on where your shop is at. You know, you got state taxes, you got tobacco tax, you got all these different type of taxes on cigars. But this Cohiba Rubicon, I'm still loving it.
A lot of people are.
Well, you're not smoking. You smoking?
Well, if I started with Rubicon before I started my journey back and forth to Cuba.
Yeah,
but I still
because you saying you're going there next month for a couple of weeks.
Right, going to Cuba for 3 more weeks. Hopefully, it still be there.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm not really sure if this would be a good time to go.
You know what?
I'm gonna say this. The reason I'm saying this because certain conversations is going on in certain places with the government, and they want to see some regime change.
This one?
I'm just saying. Rumor has it. I ain't want to gossip, say Miss Benita, but they want to do a regime change, and Cuba is on the list. Things are going well with this MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, that the government has. I don't know if I would be willing to go to Cuba just yet.
Let's circle back. So I was born and raised in one of the worst developments known to man in the United States. Born in Brooklyn, East New York, in the projects. I didn't have nothing. I came from nothing. So to not go somewhere because Americans think that Cuba is bad when we're the number one country with mass shootings. We're the number one country with killings and crime and prison system. Technically, we're the most racist country in the world. Everybody should want to leave this country.
Okay, I gotta stop you. Whoa, sorry, hold on, sorry. You know you're being recorded right now. All this racism and what are you talking about?
It is. Remember that Black Lives Matter? They didn't have Black Lives Matter in Cuba. It didn't matter. They don't deal with that. They don't deal with that. How many cops are pulling Cubans over and choking them, telling them they can't breathe, and just no. So I think we should all go to Cuba and feel how it is to be family based, have unity, play the old game. They out there playing soccer, dominoes, and old-fashioned games. They're playing tops and marbles. They're playing all the games that we played in the 70s and 80s. They're still playing that. They respect time and family. There's no social media over there. There's no distraction.
Hold on, sorry. But are they playing these games by choice or because there's nothing else that they can play? That's the difference.
By choice?
So, think about that. You're going to a place.
They're still.
The cars are from what year, sir? Think about that. What year are the cars from? It's a reason why they're still kind of
1950, 55, 60, 65. You could get some 40s over there too, 1940s.
So when you say they're still playing family or childhood games that you grew up on, is it by choice?
Is it by choice? It's not a choice. It's just the way it is.
That's just the way
It's
it
just the
is.
way it is. They don't sit there. They can't afford PlayStation, so they don't have PlayStation. So they don't have the luxury. So they do for what they do for what they got. Just like we did when I grew up in Brooklyn, New York City. We played those games because that's all we had, and we were great. We were good. We had fun. We were growing up as a kid in the United States. It's not good. It's not.
So you
Locked up in the
hold
room on
So
social
do you want
media.
to
You don't
trade your lifestyle here from the United States to Cuba? That is the question, because you sound like I said, I understand your passion,
right.
but you think you would want to live there?
Per se, I can live there with no problem because that's my era. So it's like me getting off the airplane, going right back to my childhood.
You like air conditioning, brother. I seen you.
They got air conditioning over there. They
Certain
got
places. No, okay, that's the luxury.
That's not a
There.
luxury.
It is a luxury over there. Hell, luxury, like electricity is a luxury right now. So,
Air conditioning is a luxury in the United States too.
so
Have you ever been to the South? Have you been to Alabama? There's places they don't even have air
you
conditioning.
willing to give your 5,000 square foot home with your 6-car garage?
5,000
Okay,
square foot is 1,800.
so stop it. Stop. So you willing to give all that up? Your 5,000 square foot home, 6-car garage, with your maids,
yep,
your service.
Yep.
You go over there. Okay.
Yeah. To live. Why not? Why not?
You know,
yeah, pristine. The beaches are pristine, untouched, untampered with. Beautiful blue.
I don't think the people
waters.
believe you. I'm just.
There's nothing to tamper with their beaches. You can go on the beach, have to worry about a crowd. It's not crowded. They're gonna treat you with respect. They don't give you that racist look. They don't be like, oh, and they turn your head because you're an American. They do not give you when you go over there, the feeling, and I've been to 40 countries. I traveled to 40 different countries. And Cuba has always give you that love that no other country can give you. And I've been to 40 countries. I'm working on my 3rd passport. So, you know, you go to certain these countries and they put your nose up. You rather go to Italy than Cuba? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Well, let's be clear.
You
Number one,
me?
Americans cannot go to Cuba as if they can go to Italy, Germany, Spain, because most people go there for vacation.
There's stipulations.
Yes. So it's my understanding that you go for humanitarian reasons.
Support reasons. You can go in there if you decide that you want to do a documentary or there's 12 different ways to go to Cuba. It's an $85 visa that you put 5 days prior to you leaving. Now, you get it probably the day or the next day. So you have a 5-day window. So you purchase your ticket. And 5 days prior to you take off, you put your visa in. $85. And you get your visa back within 24 to 48 hours. And you carry those papers work with you. And you just go there and you spend money with the Cuban people. You stay at Cuban houses. You support, bring some medicine. Maybe you want to stop off at the hospital, give them some medicine, stop off at the library. When you walk into the library, you sign a book saying that you were there, do the tour, do a tour classic card, recall all of that, videotape all of that. So when you do come home or go back to the country, you can show and prove that, hey, look, I'm supporting the Cuban people. And that's all. They want to make sure that you're not going over there trying to protest or trying to join a Cuban cult or government. No, you're going over there to help Cuban people. You got these kids, they don't care about government. They don't care about anything. They just want to eat. They're starving over there. They got no medicine. When a woman have a baby, they give them 5 pills. 5 pills. 5 ibuprofens. And that's it. And after that, they got to get their own medicine. Can you imagine having a baby and you get 5 pills and that's it? Now you're on your. That's crazy.
Well, can I imagine having a baby? No, I don't think I want to actually put men through that. You know, some people might.
Well, not men, you know.
Well, that's my whole point.
Well,
can I imagine having a baby?
Well, they did make a movie. What's that? Twins.
Okay, now we're getting off track.
I'm just saying, but and we're the last hope for Cuba. American people are the last hope for Cuba. No one else is helping. That's it. No one else is helping. America stopped Mexico from coming over and all this other stuff. So it's good to go over there, and I think everybody should go and experience the truth,
Mm.
because you
Truth.
can't get the truth from our government. You have to go over there and see for yourself. It's an hour from Florida, if that. Less than an hour from Florida. Change your life. As Sam would say, change your life.
Mm.
It'll change your life. So I guess when I go next month, that's gonna be my 5th time within a year.
So I'm
Yeah,
not keep count. So you have to let me know that I don't have that information. That's what you rocking with. That's what you rocking with. So,
And I think it's a great experience. I'm taking my son this time, so he's going to feel he's going to feel what it is to respect the how it is to how I was raised. So he's going to feel a little bit of that.
Well, depends on how long you stand there. I don't know if he's
3 weeks.
I don't know if he's going to get the real sense of.
Oh, he's going to get the sense. Once you start seeing all the war-torn developments, he's going to have the feeling of how Bronx used to look back in the 60s and 70s.
Mm.
So the Bronx is bad. When I was growing up, we used to go to the Bronx. Them buildings was terrible. It was terrible. You couldn't play out there. And that's how Cuba is in a sense. So, and to play those old-fashioned games, they're playing with soccer balls with holes in it. Mm. So I went and I bought me a soccer ball, and I threw it out there. They thought I was a king.
Mm.
You know how much you know what I paid for that soccer ball? $3. Brand new soccer ball. $3. It was at the time with 400 pesos, 1,200 pesos, 1,200 pesos, I think. A little soccer ball.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your story and reference
feeding. I'm giving them candy and giving out dollars, and it's just something that your soul. I think everybody needs that in their life, to be able to give to somebody else that don't have.
Oh, wow.
We sending money to Iran, we sending money to Iraq, we sending money to Israel, we sending money to all these other countries, and we don't know where it's going to. You don't know where it's going to. And it's like I said, it's a great vacation place too. It got beautiful waters. They got disco places that you can go to and play. They play good music. They got good dance. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay. Wow. Well, there you have it, folks.
So I think everybody should put Cuba on their bucket list. I think if you don't go to Cuba, I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it.
They do have great cigars too. I heard rumor has that they have.
They have cigars down there. If you smoke cigars, you.
But yeah, so you have to jump a few hoops and.
And they got the best drinks over there too. The best drinks in the world come from Cuba. The rum and coke was invented in Cuba. The mojito was invented in Cuba. Then they have another drink that I don't even know how to pronounce it, but they got 3 drinks that's one of the top drinks in the world. They use real sugar, real flour. Everything is all natural. They banned certain colors and certain preservatives, all banned.
Most countries have done that. One of the things that we like to enjoy here in the States, with the FDA allowing certain things.
Yeah, they don't have
red dye and
they don't have no cheese. They don't have no processed meats over there. Everything is all fresh. All fresh. They don't have the major fast food restaurants over there. Everything is all cooked fresh. Yeah, and they're really doing bad right now. Really doing bad. They need that help. Long story short, they need that help. Right now, I'm smoking a Cohiba right now. Primavera.
Okay, well, there you have it.
Are you gonna go?
I do have a plan to go sometime in the near future. Not in a rush right now, based on the rumblings that the American government is talking about regime change.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm not afraid. Of course I'm afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Of course I'm afraid.
I'm afraid.
But I got shot. I got stabbed.
Oh, make sure you clear it. That didn't happen in Cuba. Make sure you let the folks when you
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
That didn't happen in
Happened
Cuba.
in the streets of New York City
Okay, make sure you be clear on that because folks.
and Brooklyn. And this all happened before I joined the military. So, you can't get afraid of certain things. You just gotta go out and do it.
Okay. Well, look at this one right here. Look at this young lady.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
all
she's going
right, all
somewhere.
right,
Okay.
all right.
Well,
See,
there you have it. Story of Cuba,
this is
a
it.
rock and ride. He shared his experience.
$85 for the visas. $85 for the visa. Right now, the flights are going between $550 and $650 round trip to go to Cuba. It costs you about $25 a day in most hotels. About $25 a day, with the air conditioning and running water in Havana, which is the only place that they allow us to go to is Havana. And once you get to Havana, you can travel abroad, which I suggest not to right now. Super suggest you not to because you might not make it back because of the way the gas is. The gas is very short, so you go too far and ain't nobody got no gas. You stuck.
Mm.
You stuck.
Mm.
Yeah.
So let's make sure we clear on that. So this time
Right.
you're talking about is just June 2026.
Right.
So folks,
You're stuck.
just
You
the
can't.
price
And
right
there's
now.
no renting cars. There's no renting anything over there. They're not allowed to do that. To go on Facebook and rent something. So you pretty much got to do either the bike taxis or regular car taxis.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Appreciate that info. That's good intel, bro.
Because the light goes off. Even in Havana, the light goes off for 4 to possibly 6 hours a day. In Havana, where the tourists go at. So you got to think about all that. So when you go, you bring at least 4 power packs. Have a power pack for each device that you have. Its own separate power pack. And you can carry one big, maybe a 300-watt power pack, which I bring a 300-watt power pack with me. So I never have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
The Wi-Fi is slow. But when you're going over there, you're actually getting off the grid. So prepare to get off the grid because you can't use Facebook, Instagram, no TikTok.
Need cash too. Cash only.
Yeah, cash
Cash
only.
only.
But there's other ways that you can send cash to yourself. I can explain that to you in a inbox.
Another video.
Yeah. But everything is all cash. You got to bring cash. Right now, the value for $1 is 600 pesos. For $1 pesos, Cuban pesos.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate it, man. That was just a quick little snippet of what's going on in Cuba. Appreciate that little story,
So it used to be, the crime rate used to be like super soft. It actually jumped up last month to caution. They snatching little gold chains now, pickpocketing. Cause it's getting to a point where they're getting a little hungry now.
Desperate.
So they're actually willing to take the chance of being locked up forever. When you get locked up over there, you got to feed yourself. So you just got to be careful. You just tuck your chain. Don't even wear a chain. What do you need a chain for? Why?
Keep your Run DMC chain.
I'll go with it. I just like a Cuban. I fit right in, and I don't talk a lot because I don't speak good Spanish. So it's not in my head.
Mm-hmm. Universal.
Yeah. I use my glasses, my Ray-Bans, and I translate. And I walk around by myself. And most people who wants to deal with you, most of them speak a little English, so you can kind of meet halfway. Because in Havana, they know they got to speak English to make money, to deal with Americans. So most people in Havana will speak a little English.
All right.
And they love us. I've never seen a country that loves us like they did, besides Germany.
Okay. Appreciate it.
So come, go, and what's these, Undergrounds? Yeah, Undergrounds. You used to smoke a lot of these. You know what happened?
I still do. That's you in the Georgia States area right now. I'm definitely Georgia States all day. I'm a fan.
What's your favorite?
Good question. What's my favorite out of Georgia States? Now, Smoke World Prices. What's the favorite? The league is, you can't go wrong with the league, but it's not a Smoke World Price. It's a $20 stick. So the Underground would be more of a quote unquote everyday stick. The Ligas are great, but they're not Smoke World Prices again. Now they got this Buenos Noches that just came out this year, which is
I heard about
infused. That. No, it's not. I'm lying. It's not infused. It has a sweet cap. Okay. I gave it. Matter of fact, I gave it to you in the gazebo. You had it. You're like, oh man, I gotta get it to my wife. You got to get past that because it actually goes into quote unquote regular normal cigar, if that makes sense. You get this. You get the sweetness off of it.
I don't know if you answered that. But is it still considered?
No, it's not infused. They don't define it as an infused
Who's
cigar.
they?
Georgia States.
Okay.
So Georgia States, the acid lines is one of their proper infused tobacco. All those are infused cigars. But the Georgia
So
States,
the bottom Betty's is in that line then. That type.
nah, Fat Bottom Betty's infused.
That's what I'm. That
yeah,
was
but
same
the
to me.
Buenos
I like
Noches is not. Nah, but the Buenos Noches just has maybe first 5 minutes of that sweet cap. But once you get past that, it's a great cigar. I was surprised because I'm like you. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that. But once I got beyond that, I'm like, damn, this is a good cigar. So that was you couldn't get past that 5 minutes.
So I was thinking about just dipping the cap into a little honey to kind of like break it down a little
that
bit.
would make it even more sweeter.
No, but I don't like the aftertaste of that one. I don't like the aftertaste.
Okay. It's like
I don't like bottom Betty's. I don't like none of that. Ugh.
Well, that's personal preference. I understand. I ain't mad at that, but
It has like a NutraSweet type of thing to me. I don't like.
I can't go that far because NutraSweet is very distinctive, and I'm not a fan of any of that sweet and low.
Yeah, that's what
NutraSweet.
I'd be getting out of that. I got like a tiny bit of sweet and low on it.
All right, well, that's your palate. Everybody's palate is a little different, but I was a fan. I was a fan.
It's because it's not sugar. It's something different. It's like a off sugar.
I don't think it's none of the sugar, but so whatever sweetener they use, I don't think it's the sugar.
Sweet
But I don't know. Georgia State's that's proprietary. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep that to themselves. We could ask Will Herrera. He's the one who created the cigar.
They was telling me that it's actually not good for you, but that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. Well, anyway.
Anyway,
Peace and love. Love and peace.